You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
Kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with your weather and traffic.
You will feel a chill in the air when you walk out the door, but Chesley, it's going to be a perfect Friday to get outside.
It is going to be at 11 on the wazometer, but it is a very chilly start, especially up here to the far north. Look at that. Temperatures in the 30s, 33 degrees in Clayton right now. That's close to the freezing mark, folks. You're mighty close also in Canton at 40 also over toward Carrollton, 50 degrees right now in Atlanta, 45 rather, and Covington, 46 over into Peachtree City. It will warm up nicely as we head into the afternoon. Under mostly sunny skies, you'll see those temperatures hit 66 by noon, on our way to 74 for an afternoon high. Winds will remain light through the day, and we can do better as we head into the weekend. Temperatures will be up into the 80s, but then as we head into next week, temperatures will be down into the 60s. I'll let you know how low they're going to go and the full forecast coming up.
Breaking news in Marietta. We're working to learn more about a man taken into custody after a long standoff.
Police say they had to pull two girls out of that apartment where he was staying. Ariana Maniz has an update.
The suspect is now here in custody at the Cobb County Adult Detention Center after leading police on a 9 hours long standoff with a 19-year-old and a young girl inside of the apartment. This is video of the moment SWAT and police were on the scene using flashbangs and tear gas right before 1 a.m. at the Soap Creek Apartments on Roswell Road. Police telling us they were eventually able to get the suspect out of his apartment, but they did have to use a taser. A 19-year-old woman and a 7-year-old girl were able to get out of the apartment before police had to force their way in. Police tell us the suspect had multiple outstanding warrants and was caught and tied to charges that police described as serious and severe. At this time, it's unclear the relationship between the young girl, the woman, and the suspect, but police telling us that neighbors tell them that they believe that that young girl is the suspect's daughter. Meanwhile, we're waiting for an update from police about what charges that suspect could possibly face here in Cobb County. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. Sticking with your 11 minutes of nonstop news, here's what's happening now.
Testimony picks up again this morning in the federal trial against suspended Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill. Things are off to a quick start. So far, we've heard from a former Clayton County Sheriff's captain about accusations that Hill was strapped detainees into those restraint chairs for hours. The former captain said in at least 2 cases, there was no reason to strap the detainees down because they didn't pose a threat. Meanwhile, Hill's attorney said he did not violate any department policies.
Georgia's flu rate is one of the highest in the U.S., and doctors are concerned. With flu cases high across the country, they're worried about a twindemic where flu and COVID cases might overwhelm hospitals. The CDC says the best way to prevent that is to get a flu shot by the end of the month.
People who want to own a home can get some help this weekend. The Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America holding a workshop at America's Mart in downtown Atlanta. They're qualifying people for those home loans, promising below market fixed interest rates and private mortgage insurance. They expect about 20,000 people to pass through the workshop.
Quite the show the city of Marietta put on for our Atlanta Braves. Today the team is in Philly, hoping to take the lead in the National League Division Series. First pitch, 4:37. Maria Martin is in Philly to bring you all the highlights. Continuing your 11 minutes of nonstop news, we are just minutes away now from the moment Atlanta Medical Center is going to officially shut down its emergency room. Liza Lucas is there taking a closer look at the final preparations and what's next.
In less than 5 minutes, the ER behind me will officially close its doors, and Wellstar has been prepping patients for this change. They've been sending out mailers like this one to patients and all who live within a 5-mile radius of the hospital. So here's what you need to know. When you get this, you want to take your phone, you want to go and take a picture of this QR code right here. That is going to give you all the information you need about a list of nearby healthcare facilities, as well as important information about how to access your patient records. Again, the ER here will officially close its doors at 7 a.m. That is 5 minutes away. Sending it back to you.
Today, First Lady Jill Biden will make a stop in the capital city. The First Lady will attend an event with Democratic gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams before leaving for Florida. Dr. Biden is also hosting a roundtable with military families at Fort Benning.
It is debate day. The only confirmed time we'll see Senator Raphael Warnock and Republican challenger Herschel Walker on stage together. And the timing here is very important because early voting starts on Monday. 11 Alive's Jerry Carnes is in studio with a look at what voters will be watching for. Jerry?
Good morning, Cheryl. Political polls indicate that most people have made up their minds in this race. The undecideds make up perhaps 1 or 2% of likely voters. UGA political science professor Dr. Charles Bullock tells me in a close race like this, it could come down to one of the candidates making a mistake during this debate that would then become news for days afterward, potentially swaying those undecided voters. Emory political science professor Andrew Gillespie says as the challenger, Herschel Walker has to lay out a solid plan for Georgia and prove that he can not only handle the job but perform better than Senator Warnock has done for the past 2 years. She says Warnock will need to counter by highlighting his accomplishments in Washington. Both of our political experts agree even this late in the game, the debate could influence enough of those undecided voters to determine who wins. That's tonight at 7 o'clock in Savannah.
Jerry, thank you. Jeff Hullinger will be in Savannah listening to the candidates weigh in on the topics that are important to you. Tune in tonight at 11 for those highlights. Chesley.
Thanks a lot, Aisha. We're looking at noon today. A very nice one. 66 degrees will be our temperature under mostly sunny skies. Beautiful day to eat your lunch outside. Winds will be on the light side as well. Kids get out of school, getting ready for the weekend. Temperatures right around 71 degrees, and we'll be going up into the low 70s, right around 74 degrees for a high temperature, back down to 69 degrees by 6 o'clock under mostly sunny skies. You need your shades today as you're driving around.
More smoky potatoes.
Yeah, go good with a couple eggs over easy and some Canadian bacon.
Happy Friday.